Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making Spanish rice and bacon wrapped scallops from the Fallout cookbook. So as you can see, I have about 2 cups of rice here, and I'm going to pour it in my rice cooker along with about an equal part of water, and we are going to be cooking that up with 2 cans of El Pato chili sauce, and we are just going to dump that right on in there, and it is going to be cooking all together. And now you're just going to stir to combine all of it so that it cooks evenly. And you're just going to close that up and turn the rice cooker on for the setting that your rice is. And now you are going to take the frozen scallops and you are going to defrost them. So I am using the water method, and you're going to spray them with cool water in order to break up the ice that's on them. You could also just leave them out to thaw, but I am lazy and I had limited time, so I'm just using the water method. If you have a spray type nozzle, that would be the best option. And now once they're thawed, I'm going to take some melted butter and I am going to stir to combine them. Make sure they are all coated evenly. This is going to help the sauces stick to them. And now we are going to take some brown sugar. We are going to add it to a separate bowl. We are also going to take some ground cumin powder. And it also calls for ground fenugreek powder, but I did not have that, so I'm using some dry mustard powder and some cayenne pepper. And this is going to be our seasonings for our bacon strips. So we're going to just put them on in there and coat them all evenly with the seasonings. And you can use your hands for this, but I am going to be using a spatula instead because I did not want to get my hands dirty. And it should look something like this. So now once the bacon is all coated, we are going to take these strips and we are going to wrap them around the edges of the scallops, and they are probably going to overlap a few times, which is fine. And that means we are also going to be adding a toothpick, which I'm getting now, and we are going to be putting it in through the scallop. That way it holds the bacon strip on there while it is baking, so that way it does not unravel from the scallop. And you are going to be doing that for the rest of the scallops. And I left a few without bacon because I did not have enough bacon strips, so those are going to be plain. And so now they are ready to go into the oven. And so we are going to be putting them in the oven for about 15 minutes. And once they're done, I flipped them and cooked them for an additional 15 minutes. And now we are going to be portioning them into these meal containers, because you know how I love my meal containers because I meal prep. So we're going to take the scallops, we're going to take them, we're going to put them in our containers. And now that our Spanish rice is done, we are going to be putting that in with these scallops as well. Just kind of stirring it up to combine it a little bit more after it's done cooking. And for this one, I had some extra rice left, so I just made a double portion of rice. So I have green beans and corn for the vegetables that I'm using today, but as you will see in a minute, I only used the green beans because I did not have enough room for the corn. And there we have it. We are all done. Thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe.